The book of Proverbs, chapter 17. Better is a dry morsel, if peace be with it, than an house full of sacrifices with strife. A discreet servant shall have rule over a lewd son, and he shall divide the heritage among the brethren. As is the fining pot for silver, and the furnace for gold, so the Lord trieth the hearts. The wicked giveth heed to false lips, and a liar hearkeneth to the naughty tongue. He that mocketh the poor reproacheth him that hath made him, and he that rejoiceth at destruction shall not be unpunished. Children's children are the crown of the elders, and the glory of the children are their fathers. High talk becometh not a fool, much less a lying talk a prince. A reward is as a stone, pleasant in the eyes of them that have it. It prospereth whithersoever it turneth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth the prince. A reproof entereth more into him that hath understanding, than 100 stripes into a fool. A seditious person seeketh only evil, and a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. It is better for a man to meet a bear robbed of her whelps, than a fool in his folly. He that rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is as one that openeth the waters. Therefore, or the contention be meddled with, leave off. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they are both an abomination to the Lord. Wherefore is there a price in the hand of a fool to get wisdom, and he hath none heart? A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man destitute of understanding toucheth the hand, and becometh surety for his neighbor. He loveth transgression that loveth strife, and he that exalteth his gate seeketh destruction. The froward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a haughty tongue shall fall into evil. He that begetteth a fool getteth himself sorrow, and the father of a fool can have no joy. A joyful heart causeth good health, but a sorrowful mind drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom, to wrest the ways of judgment. Wisdom is in the face of him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the corners of the world. A foolish son is a grief unto his father, and a heaviness to her that bare him. Surely it is not good to condemn the just, nor that the princes should smite such for equity. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted as wise, and he that stoppeth his lips prudent. Proverbs chapter 18. For the desire thereof he will separate himself to seek it, and occupy himself in all wisdom. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may be discovered. When the wicked cometh, then cometh contempt, and with the vile man reproach. The words of a man's mouth are like deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom is like a flowing river. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to cause the righteous to fall in judgment. A fool's lips come with strife, and his mouth calleth for stripes. A fool's mouth is his own destruction, and his lips are a snare for his soul. The words of a talebearer are as flatterings, and they go down into the bowels of the belly. He also that is slothful in his work is even the brother of him that is a great waster. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and is exalted. The rich man's riches are his strong city, and as an high wall in his imagination. Before destruction the heart of a man is haughty, and before glory goeth lowliness. He that answereth a matter before he heareth, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit, who can bear it? A wise heart getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh understanding. A man's gift enlargeth him, and leadeth him before great men. He that is first in his own cause is just. Then cometh his neighbor and maketh inquiry of him. The lot causes contentions to cease, and maketh a partition among the mighty. A brother offended is harder to win than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bar of a palace. With the fruit of a man's mouth shall his belly be satisfied, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and receiveth favor of the Lord. The poor speaketh with prayers, but the rich answereth roughly. A man that hath friends ought to show himself friendly, for a friend is nearer than a brother. Proverbs chapter 19. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness, than he that abuseth his lips and is a fool. For without knowledge the mind is not good, and he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. The foolishness of a man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord. Riches gather many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Many reverence the face of a prince, and every man is friend to him that giveth gifts. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more will his friends depart from him? Though he be instant with words, yet they will not. He that possesseth understanding loveth his own soul, and keepeth wisdom to find goodness. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Pleasure is not comely for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. The discretion of man deferreth his anger, and his glory is to pass by an offense. The king's wrath is like the roaring of a lion, but his favor is like the dew upon the grass. A foolish son is the calamity of his father, and the contentions of a wife are like a continual dropping. Houses and riches are the inheritance of the fathers, but a prudent wife cometh of the Lord. Slothfulness causeth to fall asleep, and a deceitful person shall be famished. He that keepeth the commandment keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his ways shall die. He that hath mercy upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and the Lord will recompense him that which he hath given. Chasten thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his murmuring. A man of much anger shall suffer punishment, and though thou deliver him, yet will his anger come again. Hear counsel and receive instruction, that thou mayest be wise in thy latter end. Many devices are in a man's heart, but the counsel of the Lord shall stand. That is to be desired of a man is his goodness, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of the Lord leadeth to life, and he that is filled therewith shall continue, and shall not be visited with evil. The slothful hideth his hand in his bosom, and will not put it to his mouth again. Smite a scorner, and the foolish will beware, and reprove the prudent, and he will understand knowledge. He that destroyeth his father, or chaseth away his mother, is a lewd and shameful child. My son, hear no more the instruction that causeth thee to err from the words of knowledge. A wicked witness mocketh at judgment, and the mouth of the wicked swalloweth up iniquity. But judgments are prepared for the scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.